Welcome back to another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Today we have a post asking, am I the asshole for not wanting to continue supporting my daughter's 12 female gymnastics training? When my daughter was young, we introduced her to gymnastics. She was totally hooked and kept asking for more and more lessons. We encouraged her, thinking she will eventually lose interest. Now she is 12, training 20 hours a week, spending weekends after weekends competing at high-level competitions. Problem is, she is 5 feet 7 inches already and still growing. She is starting to have ambition for D1 scholarship, or even Olympics. That makes me very worried. Being 5 feet 7 inches basically kills her chance of going to the Olympics. D1 gymnastics scholarship is already rare, the odds of her getting one with her height is even more rare. It makes me feel bad that our daughter is very, very dedicated. She's almost always the first one at the gym and the last one to leave. She watches replays of her routine on our drive to training, turns down social events because she needs to train, does extra conditioning at home. Yet I cannot justify blowing thousands of dollars a year and hundreds of hours in time every year to gamble on something with so little chance of success. All the hours spent at her training, driving her to competition is already causing our family life to suffer. She under-rotates her skills because of her height and gets injured more frequently than others. Her academics are suffering because of her gymnastics commitment. Her life is going in the wrong direction because of gymnastics. The Band-Aid is better ripped off earlier than later. My husband agrees. I broke the news to my daughter. Frankly, it breaks my heart to tell her to give up something she has worked so hard for. I told her I know she is a hard worker. She would get much better reward if she channels her hard work elsewhere, like in school or another sport. Hell, she plays tennis with the family only casually, yet she was able to win a few under-12s tournaments locally. If that's not talent, I don't know what is. Needless to say, she did not take that well. She cried and cried and cried, locking herself in her room, refusing to eat, saying maybe if she doesn't eat, she will become shorter. I told her over and over that I love her, and I just want the best for her, but she wouldn't have any of it. I tried to reason with her, telling her chasing a dream is a privilege, not a right. No use. My husband has now softened even though we used to have an agreement. Our family is now phoning us to try to persuade us to let her continue training, even offering support for training cost and pickup/drop-offs. If she has the right body type to be an elite gymnast, or if she is tall like she is, but is not struggling because of her height, I would support her unconditionally. However, that is not the case. Sometimes I feel like giving in, but to think it through, I was the person who drove her to training and competition, I am the breadwinner who paid for her training. It should be my right to call it off, especially as a parent. Help me out, Reddit. Am I the wrongs? Before we go into the comments, I just wanted to say thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, please give us a like and share your thoughts with us. If you would be also gracious enough to subscribe, I post every day. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. Now let's go to the comments. Sharamum4 says, "You're the asshole. You are taking away her passion instead of trying to come up with a compromise that still allows her to train and participate in what she loves. I was a dancer and too tall for anything but the core and ballet. You know what? I continued to dance into my late teen years. I was aware of my limitations, but dance was never taken from me. You are taking something from your daughter without even discussing it with her or trying to work something out." AP Girl 1202 says, "I am going no assholes here. Exathlete here that peaked at a whopping 5 feet 2 inches in a tall people sport. I completely see both sides. Constant overtraining is just going to lead to a lifetime of injuries. I am 46 and need surgery on 3 joints. But I loved playing and no one could tell me to stop, so here I am broken by age 40 and in for a lifetime of pain. Maybe try diving? Same skills, not the same height limitations?" Offakadi says, "Can you taper off? 20 hours a week, frequent injuries, no social life, and grades not as good as they could be are super valid reasons to want her to focus her energy in other places too. Dogmom77 says, trampoline, diving, rhythmic gymnastics, acrobatics, these are still competitive but are avenues where height is less of a disadvantage but still uses gymnastic ability. I'm sure there are other sports where her skills would transfer. I'm sure there was an Australian gold medal skier from a gymnastics background who had transitioned to aerial skiing, don't quote me on that, but I seem to remember something from Olympic coverage years ago. I don't think you're the asshole. Elite competition is incredibly tough, however if your daughter is skilled and determined there's no reason she couldn't be diverted to something else that is better suited to her. Jane Austenite 17 says, not the asshole. All the "you're the asshole" people are totally unrealistic. You're spending thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours and commenters are like, but she loves it. Her grades and social life are suffering and she's injuring herself and commenters are all, but she loves gymnastics. That's irrelevant. Parents are supposed to step in when necessary. And now for my personal thoughts. This was a great post and I want to say thank you to Opie for sharing it. It kind of wants to automatically say that Opie is an asshole, but once you take time to think about it, they probably are doing their daughter a favor. As much as we all want to tell our children that they can do anything, reality will always step in and say otherwise. It's unfortunate, but nevertheless we all succumb to reality, we succumb to life. Good loving parents who want to see their children truly succeed in life have to sometimes look like the bad guys. It's tough, but these parents are not the assholes. They aren't trying to stifle their daughter. They are only telling her the truth and in doing so are giving her alternatives. She may hate them for this, but in time she will appreciate her parents' honesty and the love that comes with it. What do you guys think? Please comment below and share your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you all have to say. Thanks for watching another Am I the Asshole Reddit video. If you like this story, please click the subscribe button and give us a like. I appreciate you guys for hanging. Until next time, friends.